Today we were doing smart blocks. So this is smart blocks. We call it smart blocks S1. So smart block is similar to Arduino if you've used Arduino before. So they're kind of the same thing because they're running on the same chip. So that mega chip. So the chip is what processes the information that you download into it, allowing you to do different projects like lighting LEDs and controlling motors and all that. So smart blocks, it's an Arduino that is simple to connect. I don't want to define it as an Arduino, but it's the only reference I can get. So it's an Arduino that is really easy to connect and really easy to use. So previously, the other Arduinos we used to use jumper wires to connect into the Arduino, which is hard at some point. But now with smart blocks, all we need is the cables. So we have cables to connect and we have all the components. So we have like there's sensors if you need sensors. There's all different types of sensors. There's motors, DC motors, and all that. So let's say for example you want to control an LED with smart blocks. The easier part is you just take your smart blocks, you take your cable, you can put it on the digital pins the same as in Arduino, and then you can plug it into your LED. And then from there you can run a simple LED program. So this is just a connection. So connection is really easy when you're connecting the smart blocks. It's one of the easiest things. And there's a downloading cable there. A downloading cable. So similar to the Arduino, SmartBlocks has a port right here for uploading projects where you just plug in your cable to upload projects, and we also have a power port where you can just power the SmartBlocks just like a normal Arduino. So this one is also a microcontroller that allows you to uh, do a lot of different things. You can control screens like this LED screen. You can type something there. You can display something there. And what else? We have all the different types of sensors. But what I want us to do today, I want us to do one of the easiest things to do. And I wanted us to try maybe the LCD screen and maybe we'll try LEDs. So what I wanted us to do, I wanted us to make everything easier so we don't get trouble when you're trying to go around it. Sometimes Arduino is a bit harder. It's not hard, but for some people Arduino is a bit harder. Maybe connecting and then again running the codes. You're trying to write the code and sometimes you get bored and you don't want to do it. So we're going to simplify that into a way that if you want to do Arduino, you can still choose to do smart blocks and you can have easier connections with just direct cables. And also we're going to find a way to make sure that when you want to do an Arduino project, you can find an easy way to code, and also at the same time you can understand the code process. So do you guys have any question when it comes to control to connecting the smart blocks or what the smart blocks is? All right. So the other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add up to Tinkercad if you have Tinkercad on you, and then we're gonna click create, and then you create a circuit. So then you can go back to create. It's circuit. And then circuit. Okay, so when you do a circuit, it's gonna be easy. So you just when you create a page for circuit, next thing you're gonna do is let me just think of this. On the sides, you're gonna pick components. So on the sides, on the right side of your screen, you'll see components, and you're gonna start with an Arduino board because you have an Arduino board from the side. So you just hold it and drag it into your working canvas. So, then there's an Arduino. On the search, just write Arduino. If it's not there, you just search Arduino. If you can't find it, yeah, you just search Arduino and yeah. So if you already have the Arduino board there, you can search for an LCD screen. You just put an Arduino there, and next thing you're gonna go there and you're gonna search for LCD screen, and then you'll see 12C. So we are using 12C. So I'm gonna put my 12C right there. Then next we'll do connections. So GND goes to GND, then VCC. Yeah, VCC is voltage, so it goes to 5 volts. Then SDA goes to yeah GND. GND goes to oh no, the Mexicana upper, I think it's going to GND. And then I'm gonna have SCL. SCL goes to yeah. SDA goes to A4. Yeah, and then SCL goes to A5. So that is just a normal Arduino connection when you're connecting the LCD screen. But now, since we want to use smart blocks, but also we are doing an approach to coding which is much simpler for everybody to do. So with smart blocks, you won't need to connect the wires like we've done on the screen. Instead, we're going to just use the cables. So on smart blocks, you just pick your LCD screen 12C and you pick your smart blocks and your cable. And you can just plug in the cable uh, and you can plug it to the LCD screen. Yeah. Mhm. So 12C, see down here you have 12C. So 12C is the version. 12C is an LCD screen that has got a extra board at the back, converting a lot of pins to just 4 pins. Let me get. So this is 12C how it looks. So there's a lot of pins on the side, but they are converted to just 4 pins. That is 12C LCD screen. But a normal, the other LCD screen doesn't have this small board converting all these pins into 4 pins. Instead, it has got these pins only. So you have to find a way to convert them yourself. So 12C makes it easy to do it. If you see 16 times 2, 16 means it has 16, it's divided into boxes. So on the top, we have 16 boxes lined up straight, and then we have 2 rows. We have 2 rows of 16 boxes. So that means 16 letters. It can carry on the top line 16 letters and on the bottom line. Right. So once you have your connection, so next thing you're gonna go is you're gonna go into coding. So we just code the LCD screen. So you're gonna do code. There's a place that you can see code. And so on that code, a very simple way to do it is we're gonna, on the output blocks, we're gonna just scroll down and we're gonna pick the simplest one that says where is it, print to LCD screen, and you can put it inside forever. You can remove these other ones. So when you have that print to LCD screen one says hello world, you can always change the hello world. It doesn't have to be exactly hello world. You can write anything.
Even my name.
Yeah, you can even write your name. And now when you, whatever you're gonna write now, when we come back and do simulation, there's start simulation. Now it's gonna display whatever you wrote on the screen. So on forever is gonna do it forever. So it's like writing on the screen again and again and again and again and again and again. But if you put it on start, you can stop simulation. Just stop simulation. If you want to, but if you put it on start, it's only gonna do it once. It's only gonna write itself once.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
When I used forever, I noticed my name could appear several times, but the high seems to attach itself with the last two letters TH.
Yeah.
Why?
Because on forever now it's repeating whatever words it's inside the.
So you see, like high, there's two spaces that has been skipped, and then my name appears there, and then it attaches the high to the last two letters.
Yeah, because it's repeating itself, and according to the repeat, there's nothing like space after the name Judith.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's why it keeps repeating. But when you put it on start, it's gonna do it once. So I can stop simulation, and you can put the block inside on start. On start is gonna only write once on the screen. So that is just a normal connection of the LCD screen and how you're gonna put it. But inside, when you're using the smart blocks, we don't have a problem about it. Don't worry about connections the way we were connecting right here. We were connecting on Tinkercad like this so that we will be able to understand the whole concept of how the LED is connected. But when you're using smart blocks, don't worry about connection, because now we are just using cables and you can connect anything directly into your smart blocks, whether the sensors, motors, anything is connected directly to do that. So the next thing that we're gonna do is, so now we've done the connection in Tinkercad. So let's say we wanna now upload the code into the smart blocks. So Tinkercad doesn't allow us to do that. So it's impossible for us to upload the code inside smart blocks. So, or into Arduino. So instead, what we're gonna do, we're gonna head to blocks. I don't know if you can see blocks on top of your, yeah, there, on top of your output. And then now you can click blocks plus text. So when you click blocks plus text, now it converts your block code into your text code. So if you want to upload now the code into your smart blocks or into your Arduino board, what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna have to copy all of this code. You can copy everything as it is, and then we can add to Arduino IDE, which is the Arduino editor, and then we can upload that code. And then that way we will be able to now upload the code into the smart blocks. Yeah. Right, with two fingers, with two fingers. You can just press two fingers to bring an option. So once you copy it, you can head to Arduino IDE if you have the Arduino IDE software, because you also need it to be able to upload that code.
I have a question before.
Yeah.
Before you go there. When you were doing the connection of the GND and then we went to VCC, I can choose any voltage I want.
And
Or is it a must? It should be 5 voltage.
LCD screen works well with 5 volts because 5 volts is good voltage for the LCD screen. When you're using 3 volts, you choose something that doesn't need a lot of voltage to power. For example, like maybe the ultrasonic sensor. Ultrasonic sensor can work with 3 volts. It doesn't need a lot of voltage to do that. Okay. So now what we're gonna need to do, we're gonna head back to Tinkercad, and we can create another one. So you can create another circuit, which you're gonna do it a little bit because this one is easy. So this one is we're gonna do it faster.
We restart?
No, you can just go create another one. If you go back, this one will save itself. You just have this Tinkercad. Yeah. So we do another board, and then now we can get an LED. That is easy. So with the LED, sometimes I usually say we use resistors to do it, but it's not a must to use resistors when you're connecting the LEDs. Though resistors are good, so your LEDs can't get too much power and some of them won't get damaged. So on the LED on Tinkercad, the pin that is slanted a bit, that is positive, and the straight one is negative. Positive goes to digital pins, those are the numbers, and negative is going to go to 3 volts. So and on the number, you can put it in any of the number that you want to, and the other one goes to GND.
What happens if I have 2 Arduino boards at the same time?
Nothing. The only Arduino that will work is the one that is connected. Yeah, the one that is connected to something.
If I have 2, but connecting 2 different LEDs?
You can have 2 and you can connect 2 different LEDs, but your code is going to decide which one will work.
So we are going to connect our LED to the GND.
Yeah, that one goes to GND. And the other one goes to pin, so you can pick a number whether, so this side goes to this pins on the top, so you can pick a number. Next thing, we head to coding. So coding is also easy. You can go to code, and then this time I'm gonna delete the codes inside there, and I'm gonna pick the second block that says set pin to high. So I'm gonna put it inside forever. And I'm also gonna put another set pin to high, and I'm gonna turn one of them to low, the last one.
Sorry, rewind.
So you can add another set pin from here. Yeah, then the second one you can get it to low.
Same number.
Yeah, so yeah, same number. So you make sure the 0 is the number that you guys have connected to. So if it's 7, make sure you're connected to 7. And then we're gonna head to controls, and then you'll see a wait block. So wait block, I'm gonna put it in between the blocks and at the end of the blocks. Good. So now it says that anything that is connected to pin 7 is gonna turn on for 1 second, and then it's gonna turn off for 1 second. That is repeating itself. So we can try. You can just start simulation, see if your simulation works. The LED is just gonna blink on and off. So yours is okay. It's doing this because it's indicating there is too much power going to the LED, which we needed to put a resistor on, but don't worry about the resistor. So if you were to do that connection into SMARTBLOX, we'll just need an LED like this, and you just plug it into your SMARTBLOX, just like that. And next thing you're gonna do is we're gonna just maybe, again, you can stop the simulation, go to code, and then on the blocks we can pick blocks plus text. You can copy that code and you can paste it into your Arduino editor. So this one doesn't need you to download libraries. So you just copy that code, you paste it, and you can download it. So an example on the SmartBLOX, like Judy says 9. So when you're going to when you're putting it into the Arduino software, you make sure your number 9 right here, it's D9, because if I'll have to take this cable and put it to 9, but your 9 says D9. Oh, that's D6. It says D9. There's no 9 on the SmartBLOX, so you have to include this D. See on 9, so in front of 9 you include a D, D, and a D. Where now you're uploading it into the SmartBLOX using the Arduino software. So, any question? So it's just as simple as that. We're using Tinkercad to kind of make it easier for you to write maybe Arduino code if the normal text code is a little bit harder, or the approach is a bit harder than the block. So you can convert the block codes into a text code, you can copy it, you can put it into your Arduino editor, and then you can just upload it into your Arduino or SmartBLOX. So SmartBLOX is just the same as Arduino. They are sharing a chip. They're using the same chip. The good thing with SmartBLOX is it's easy to connect every single thing that you want to connect into the SmartBLOX. So, any question up to there? So if there's no question, I think, yeah, my 30 minutes. I'm past with like 2 minutes.